Let's get into the charts here. We're going to take a quick look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't really love this range that we're in. I don't really have a super clear trade idea where we are currently. Basically, what I'm thinking right now is I'm either going to long some sort of breakout or long lower. We'll kind of talk about what my thoughts are and what my kind of plans are. As always, I'll give you guys my plan for direction, either way. And then obviously what you do at the end of the day is totally up to you. Quick shout out to the sponsor of the stream, Prime XBT. If you want to help me out, use the link in the description, sign up with that link, and then put in the code MAIN50 as your promo code, and then deposit some funds. That helps me out. I get a little bit of a kickback when you guys do this. I know a lot of people have been trying to get into my Discord. That's how you get in. You sign up on Prime there. That's how you're going to get in. So if you want to join the Discord, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just sign up to Prime. It really helps me out. Let's get into Bitcoin here. So we're kind of in this just range still. In all honesty, I wish I had left my long open from down here, but I closed it, as you guys know, right? We talked about the long I took down here, and I ended up closing it on the way up here. We got a spike up, and my initial plan was, okay, we came into resistance here, get a close, look to re-add down here, because we're now back into this 12-hour order block, right? Down candle before the up move that broke market structure. We're back at this 12-hour order block. So you could argue that this is an area where you might want to be looking for longs potentially, but I kind of went against my plan. And I ended up looking at potential shorts because what I saw, not on here. So if you look here, this actually closed above the high. So technically that's a break in market structure. But if you look at some of the trading exchanges, we actually SFP'd that high. So this 12-hour candle actually was an SFP here of this high, and then we broke market structure to the downside on the 12-hour here. So what I actually went and ended up doing, and I posted about this in Discord, we have our break in market structure here. We have our SFP. So I actually sold into this pullback here. So my short entry is at like 21,400, and my stop initially was here. I wanted to see this low get closed below on the H12, which is what we saw. So we've seen that break in market structure on the 12-hour here to the downside. This is the last swing low before that swing high. It's now broken to the downside. So arguably, if you're a bear, what you want to see now is this area get defended. This is now technically a 12-hour bearish order block here. Up candle for a down move that broke a low. So if we come up into here and you're bearish, you want to see this reject. And basically the plan that I shorted up here, but this would be the next level to get defended if you're bearish. What I want to see effectively is this level get run down here. I would like to see, we've got now equal lows here effectively. We've got some relatively equal lows down here. I kind of want to see something like this happen. And then maybe a move up. This would be a long trigger for me down here back at 19.8. If you pull your fib, that would also bring us into the lower part of the range. There's that 19.8 level right at the mid range. So a pullback down here would be kind of one of those OTE pullbacks. Maybe something like this. This would be a long idea that I'd be potentially looking to trade if we come and run this major swing low. That's kind of where I'm targeting on this short. So I'm short right now from here, expecting a bounce here at this support up into here. I want to see another leg down. I want to see us run this low, this level, and then this is where the next long setup, however that looks, maybe it's some sort of over under, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe it just comes down to the level, bounces, retest. I don't know what it's going to look like, obviously in advance, but that's kind of where I would TP this short, would be down here. Now, if we come up into this 12-hour order block and we're just consolidating here and we're looking bullish and we start moving up, I will likely cut my trade at or near break even. That's kind of the plan I have right now. To be honest with you, I don't really have the strongest conviction in my trade here. I do think that we're in a range. If you zoom in a little bit, we're effectively in a range here and we're trading right around the mid range. This is like a clear range. Ran the low, went to the high. Now we've run the high and I'm effectively short here, right? Targeting the range low. That's basically the play. I'm playing the range, right? So I think that the best setup is going to occur either down here, right? Run this low, range low, some sort of reclaim action, whatever it's going to look like. Or if we hold the mid-range here, right? We're getting some rejection wicks here right at the mid-range. Maybe we bounce up. I still would look for weakness here into that order block. But if we come up and we get back above the range high, I think it's a breakout long. So I think if we get back above the range high, I think it's a breakout long play up to here and possibly higher. But if we are able to do this, I'd be looking for a breakout long at the range high. So yeah, I would not be longing here. I'd be late, right? If you're longing here because you're like, okay, here's mid-range, here's our bullish order block, I want to get long. Absolutely. I see the perfect logic in that setup. Stop down here, long right now, target 1, target 2. Nothing wrong with that setup in my opinion, but personally, I'm short and I'm hoping that we get one more move down to the range low and then we either dump further, or if we consolidate, right, run this low and then consolidate here, then I'm looking to get long, and I think the next move up would be the one that takes us here. That's just my plan. I don't really know. I haven't taken a ton of trades. I've been enjoying the weather. I don't need to take trades every day to make money anymore. I'm beyond that. So I take trades when they're really high conviction for me. This isn't the highest conviction trade, but it ticked the boxes at the range high, put in the SFP, tick the necessary boxes for me to get into the setup. It's effectively a breaker play, right? Here's your H4 breaker right there. Down candle caused an up move that took out a high. You're selling the retest. Could shave some off right now, but the ultimate target is down here and down below this low. But that's my plan. Long down here or long up here would probably be the higher conviction play for me. So long back towards below 20K or a long above 21,675. Targeting probably 23 to 24,000. And again, right, if we get this long breakout play, there's going to be altcoins like Ethereum, for example, which I'll go over, that will have a bigger move to the upside probably, and will have offer, you know, a larger return. But if I'm able to long here up into, let's say, 24K, that's a 10% move. Even a 23 is a 6% move. I'm very happy with that. That's kind of my plan for now. This is how I'm viewing the market. Not super high confidence setup personally for me where we are right now. I want to see if either my short plays out and then look for a long down here. Remember that old all-time high level goes right through here as well. So that's your confluence, or a breakout long above here, trading up into here, right? And if we long down here, right? Target 1, target 2, target 3. Pretty straightforward plan. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. That's what I'm thinking. But the long from here to here was a nice little play that we caught. So I'm happy with that. Again, I don't need to force trades right now. I don't need to be in a trade every single day. As much as I'm a degen and I like to trade, I live in Canada. The weather is not nice all year round. But yeah, I don't really have a super high confidence direction right here. Not the ideal market conditions for me. You know, if you're scalping, for sure, you could look for a long from here up into here, potentially up into here. But I'm going to wait and see. It's only Monday. It's early in the week. I don't need to rush into something. So I'm going to wait and see. That's my thoughts on Bitcoin. So like I said, we're into that support level there. If you look at the mid-range of this range, from this low to this high here, right? We're also right at the mid-range here. So we're into support. So I want to see, do we come up here, retest this bearish order block, and then sell off again? If we do, I'm closing my short and I'm hunting longs down here. If we get above here, breakout longs to 23, 24K. Ethereum, similar to Bitcoin, like, you know, we're trending up right now. Obviously, high time frame context, we're still down horrendous. But this is the 12-hour chart. We have a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high. So could we be putting in a higher low? If you're looking just on SR, we're kind of hovering around this SR level right here. Just about to tag it there. Similar to Bitcoin, I'm not in a position on Ethereum, but I see Ethereum playing out one of two ways. I would love to see a move either down here. We have that key SR level there, and we have an order block that is formed there that is yet to be tested. So we have a down candle that caused an up move that broke market structure. If we come down here, some sort of long setup forms in here. I'm interested in trading that up into this fair value gap, which is from like 1320 up to about 1400. Above this high, fill in some of this gap. That would be where I'd be looking. Or if we are able to reclaim here, okay? If we're able to get above here, same as Bitcoin, a breakout long. Because if I'm targeting 1400, let's say, if we were to get a breakout long around 1270 to 1280 to 1400 is still a 10% move. So if we do this, we're going to do this. If I can catch this part of the move, I'm happy. I don't care that this was the low and I didn't long it at 1180 and, you know, sell the Pico top. I don't care. I have a plan. If we're able to get above here, I'm going to be looking for a long with a potential of 10% upside. That's all I'm focused on. I don't care about catching the bottom or the low. That doesn't matter to me. I want to catch the meat of the move. I want to have a risk-adjusted setup that I believe I have confidence in, enough confidence to put my money behind, right? I have a plan. I'll know where my idea is wrong. All of that fun stuff, all of those boxes getting ticked. That's what I want to see. So I have no problem catching the breakout long. So Ethereum, very similar to Bitcoin plan here. Breakout long above here or long lower. Do we run this low? I personally don't think so, but we could. If we SFP that low, I would absolutely long it. But into this order block, some sort of long, target 1, right? Target 2. Or if we get above here, just targeting that fill there. Those are the two plans I'm looking for right now. But as it stands right now, it's Monday. We ran a high. We're now trading below. You've got that breaker setting up play on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I'm not rushing into a long here. I'm going to wait and see. But hopefully that plan is pretty clear here. I'm either waiting for lower, like sub 1120, or I'm waiting to get back above 1280. And if you can't wait for those in-betweens, because I'm trading this based on the 12-hour chart, and you're like, I need to get in a trade sooner, zoom in. Maybe there's a trade here on the hourly you can take. We just had an hourly SFP. We just had a breaker here on the hourly. Maybe if we are going down here, we come up here, you short it, stop there, you catch the next leg down. Like if you need to be in a trade right now, by all means, go do whatever the fuck you want on the lower time frame. I'm trading on the higher time frame right now. I don't need to be forcing some sort of entry on the low time frame. I don't really care, but I'm going to be following my plan. What you want to do is up to you. A short here makes perfect logical sense. We're in a downtrend on the hourly. The high time frame is in a downtrend. There's a SFP setup, right? So you have your high time frame confluence. You have your low time frame confluence. You have a setup pattern. You know where your idea is wrong. If you're shorting a pullback here, I'm pretty sure you're wrong if we run that SFP high, right? So that could be your setup. Ticks all the boxes, go ahead and take it, make your money. Do whatever you're gonna do, guys, but that's kind of my plan. I'll look at stocks real quick here. I still think that the stock market has further to fall. We do have our first sign of relief, right? Like whenever I'm looking at like a huge high time frame dump like this, I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna say, okay, we've traded into key monthly support here. We're already seeing a large wick. We took out the previous month's low. This could absolutely retrace hard as fuck from here, right? Generally, when the S&P comes into monthly levels, it leads to very big moves. So we could retrace hard as fuck, but I do think that this, I know this is a huge box. Remember, this is the monthly chart. I would be looking for weakness if we get back above 4,000 up to about 4,400. This would be the area, I think, here where I'd start looking for rejections. 4,100 up to like maybe 4,400, maybe a little higher. That would be the area where I'd start looking for price to reject for another leg down. I personally don't think the bottom is in for stocks yet. Based on just the whole macroeconomic picture, this being the bottom for the recession and it's not going to get worse, I don't think that's the case. I think it's much more realistic that we're trading in we're trading like either here and we're going to see a big bounce, and then we're going to see that next leg down. I think that's much more realistic. You know, it's almost the same type of move, right? You have your top form here. First initial big sell-off, scare the shit everyone. Come into monthly support. Huge rally into resistance. Another leg down. I think that's much more likely. I would like to see stocks come down here. I think still low 3,000s. But maybe we come up here, right? And we get a nice retest of this. And then another leg down. I don't think the bottom's in yet. That's why I'm cautious on Bitcoin. Like this being just the low, just one candle, boom. But who knows? Again, I don't fucking know. I'm just making educated guesses and I'm taking trades from level to level. Personally, macro, I don't think the bottom is in, but I'm happy to have my mind changed if evidence appears in the charts that leads me to believe otherwise. But until then, I'm just being very kind of basic with the trades that I'm taking. I'm taking trades from level to level. We came into high time frame support on stocks. We came into previous all-time high on Bitcoin. Okay, I'm long biased for a bounce. Simple as that. I don't know where my editor is. I think he's dead.
He's dead.
Let's get serious. The shades are off. I don't care. I don't care. Who are you? Who is this guy? The Sigma male. Absolutely go bang your girlfriend, dude. Instead of watching me. My wife's boyfriend says hi. Hello to your wife's boyfriend. And yeah, most of us are naked watching this. Oh my God. Send me a picture and prove it, bro. I do just fine with the ladies. Ask your mother. As a Sigma male, my PP is very big. You guys need like a fucking stream on like how to talk to chicks? Y'all are down bad, huh? You don't get girlfriends down here. You get boyfriends. That's the whole point of the gay line. Or go to the gym, get some tattoos, get some muscles, maybe have a personality, be funny, be charming. Those things might work. Or Bitcoin going above 30K. Why do I find it so sexy when you're swearing? I don't give a fuck what people think about me. Fucking bullshit. Fucking huge. Fuck you, piece of shit. Give me my shit back, bruh. Follow me on TikTok, fuckers. What the fuck? The man was too stunned to speak. Fuck you. I'm never gonna swear again. I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna take it as an offense and just say fuck you. I'm sorry that you're poor. My watch collection is probably worth more than the net worth of your entire extended family. L for living in Australia, bro. Hope you get bit by a spider, you fucking cunt. You're calling me a nerd. You're watching me stream, bro. Who's the nerd? You're sitting at home alone watching me. Jesus Christ, bro. Get some self-awareness. Oh my God, you're so sad, nerd. Fuck you. Oh my God. That doesn't even make sense, bro. Just give up. It's fucking over for you, man. Jesus Christ. You think that you're funnier than you are, but you're not that funny. But you're just trying really hard to be funny, and it's not really working. So it's kind of just boring me at this point. We got the bald head, freshly shaved. Age of 47. How many stealth kills did you get last weekend? I get it. I have a shaved head. I'm in my 30s, and I'm balding. So rather than be some bitch and rock some bullshit comb over as a man, I said, I'm just gonna shave the motherfucking thing. Now I'm free as a bird. Some people tell me that I shouldn't shave it. I shave my head, guys. It is what it is. Who knows? Maybe I'll go to Turkey and I'll get hair plugs. Who gives a fuck? Jane, of all people, Jane, who should be watching my older videos, it's you. You can rub my head for good luck if you want. It's all Monopoly money. It's just numbers on a screen. You're not gonna be able to take it with you. Except I will be buried with all of my money and all of my jewelry and all my watches. Ain't no one getting any of that shit.